fastest show in sports.
We begin with a loving couple. Two people who absolutely are enthralled with each other. Two brothers who absolutely have great affection for each other and great affection for the young lady involved. But this involves the beginning of absolute fear.
Our guest today is a singer, songwriter, and producer and director from Nashville, Tennessee. That's bullshit. She is from Reading, Pennsylvania. She is the most awarded artist in the history of the American Music Awards, Billboard Music Awards, and iHeart Radio Music Awards.
God damn.
Just 14 Grammy Awards and is the only artist in the history to win Album of the Year 4 times. Last December, she wrapped up the Eras Tour, which spanned 149 shows across 51 cities, 5 continents, and was the most attended tour of all time.
Of all time.
I'm still going. Hold up. Her last album, The Torture Poets Department, set a record with 1.76 billion streams globally within the first week alone.
All right.
In the first week?
And as a fan of that guy on the Chiefs, she has 19 wins, 2 AFC titles, and a Super Bowl. 92%ers! Are you ready for it? Making her podcasting debut, the most aggressive guest in the history of shows, Taylor Swift!
That intro, Jason. Oh my God.
I've seen this before.
No,
He's
look,
about to
his
black
soul
out. Jason,
has left his
just
body.
I'm cramping. I'm cramping.
No, that was so good. Thank you.
I tried, Tay.
Thank you for screaming for like 47 seconds. That was so nice. That was so
Tay
sweet.
Tay, welcome to New Heights.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on my favorite podcast. As we all know, you guys have a lot of male sports fans that listen to your podcast. And I think we all know that if there's one thing that male sports fans want to see in their spaces and on their screens, it's more of me.
Taylor Swift is exactly right. There's nothing NFL fans want more than to see more of Taylor Swift. Damn it, Mike. We need more Taylor Swift, more Tay Tay. But every damn time something like that comes out of the woodwork on social media, the fear, the fans who are all upset. We don't need more Tay Tay. We don't need more Taylor Swift. We're unhappy. We don't need to see her on our screens. We don't need to see her in the skybox when Kelce's playing. What the hell's wrong with you guys? What is so frightening? This is it. We begin our quest today, Mike, of fear in sports to try and psychologically unravel why so many males are fearful of Taylor Swift being seen at an NFL game. We have to dig into this deeply.
Well, it's less about Taylor than it is the producer in the TV truck yelling in the cameraman's ear, get her, Tay Tay's in the, you can see her, she's clear in the box, get her, she's right next to Brittany Mahomes, get her right now. And it's like, at some point you're like, is this the Eras Tour all over? I mean, we're watching a game. And so I don't have any problem with Tay Tay. I'll tell you what, though, I am jealous about Jason Kelce. Didn't he just steal my whole tractor pull bit? This Saturday, Dinky Daddy sold him his 400. Like, he took it, man, and I think he did it better than I did. So, at any rate, I hadn't seen that opening. That's funny.
Great.
It's just that it is pretty good. And you realize why their podcast has just a couple more few streamers than ours. One, they're two white guys that are younger, and two, they've both had professional sports careers. And 3, one of them is dating the number 1 pop artist of all time.
Yeah, but number 4,
had Shannon been the number 1 pop artist of all time, and you had her on, oh my God, we'd take off.
I was working on it, but unfortunately, I don't believe she sings. That's the bad side of things. She might just a little bit. But I will say this much. At least one half of this duo here on the fastest show in sports has better hair. But that's okay. We'll just leave it at that. It happens every time, though. There was, and again, I've become a social media animal when I'm crawling around trying to find what people are saying about certain things on all the different social media platforms. And again, it came out. People hammering, we don't need to see Taylor Swift. This is football. This is manly men doing manly things in a manly fashion. We don't need Taylor Swift. Mike, but it will happen again this season. where Kelce will be playing. Something great will happen for the Chiefs. You'll get a camera shot of Taylor Swift in the stands, and it will light up again with, oh, we don't need to see Taylor Swift. Don't you guys realize the National Football League, is thrilled to death that Taylor Swift is in the stands and that she is dating one of their most notable players on a Super Bowl winning team. She is bringing young girls, moms, dads, people are coming to watch the game now just so they can say they see Taylor Swift. And she doesn't get involved in the game itself. It's just a shot. She's pretty, she's talented, she's got all this, and people still get pissed off about seeing Taylor Swift. I don't get it. It's got to be something to this whole macho nonsense that goes on where guys go, we don't need to see Taylor Swift. We're men, damn it, men.
I have a friend. Her name's Kylie Sitton. Used to work. She's one of the most digital brainiacs I've ever met. Went to the Arizona State University Cronkite School of Journalism. Brilliant young woman. She's like in her 20s. She was a Taylorophile. I mean, listen, Lily had a Taylor Swift themed wedding. At some point, I was like, I don't even want to be friends with her anymore. She said, and then I started listening to Tay Tay's music, and it was pretty good. And it was cheesy, but it was really good. And I put it, I'll be honest with you, I put it on this morning for the kids when I got up, that song, Me. She's a pop artist. She's a godsend. And let's just be honest. And so I don't, I look at her like Stephen A. in a way, where.
What?
I mean,
Wait a minute. Stop. Hold on a sec. You just put Stephen A. Smith, the absolute worst thing that's ever happened to sports televised broadcasting in the history of the planet. You put him in the same sentence as one of the most talented pop artists of all time? And she's attractive and she's talented? How can you do this, man?
Because they both realize one thing, and Stephen A. does have a talent. He knows how to polarize America. Tay Tay has learned that whether people like her or hate her, they're talking about her. And that's the key to America right now, Ed. Right now, half the people in America that are watching this show right now are going, there's a bald guy who's intelligent. He's follically challenged. He hasn't met a comb he can part with, but damn it, he's smarter than the guy that with all the hair on the other end. And so but there's another player that, I'll take the guy with the hair on the other end. I don't care if he's not that brainy.
Wait a minute. When you said hair on the other end, you mean other end of the line, not other
right.
end. Okay. Well, we just had to make sure because some things will get edited and you got to make sure that you're absolutely particular when it comes to these things, all right?
But yeah, so I think that's there's some people that hate Tay Tay that just like hating Tay Tay. And they don't hate Tay Tay necessarily as much as they hate people that like Tay Tay. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. And you've also got to admit that it is what I pointed this out to. This is the whole macho male bullshit that, we don't need Taylor Swift. She's a pop artist. She's a female. We don't need women in our club. It's the He-Man Woman Haters Club. I mean, every time I hear somebody nail on Taylor Swift and they go, we don't want her here, we don't want her in our football, I think, wait a minute, you guys spent how much time looking at cheerleaders?
Yeah, not only that, I think there's a threat, and I think people need to embrace the threat, actually. It's that a powerful woman, a woman that's actually empowered, is making much more than her husband could ever dream. People look down on this. I think it's the dream. It's my living dream right now, actually, Ed. It's as I wait for my book to sell. My spouse is basically supporting our family. I'm doing daddy daycare. Do you think I'm out there trying to get a job? No, I'm living the life. I'm living the life, Ed.
It's what we want.
I mean, I'm literally about to start my own reality series. It's going to be like, Real House Husbands of Panama. And we're going to be like bitching about.
Wait a minute. I'm writing this one down, man. We got to do this.
Yeah. Real House Husbands of Panama.
Husbands of Panama.
Yeah. And guys, I'll be getting mad at a guy named, Chip that stole my craft beer out of my refrigerator. That it's going to be great. It's going to be a good series.
That's all, folks.